Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And for this week's reading, I'm using the Light Seer's Tarot. All right, so before I get into the reading, I just want to let you know that I am currently offering private, personalized readings on my website right now. So it's a 9-card reading, and it's a New Year's reading, so it's like a 9-card reading about your year ahead and how to make the most of it. So if you're interested, I'm going to be offering that for a few more days. So I'll put the link just below this video if you want to check it out. All right, okay, so let's get into the reading. All right, let's start with the first card, which is for Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. And here we have the Empress. Oh, and of course I have a little bit of glare from my light. There we go. All right, so here we have the Empress for the beginning of the week. The Empress is number 3 in the major arcana, and I love the Empress so much. She is all about creativity, and this Empress is pregnant with the world, with the earth. And the question that she asks you is, what is it that you are gestating? What are you growing within you? What are you wanting to birth into the world? This could be a project, an idea that you have, something that you want to create, something that you want to do or be in the world. But this card really wants you to ask yourself that question. What is it that you want to bring into the world right now or this week? The Empress is also about taking a laid back approach to things and to really focus on kind of just letting go of the idea that things have to be perfect or that things have to look a certain way, and focus instead on nurturing the things that you want to grow. Nurturing the things that you want to create and bring forward. And this is a very different approach than, say, setting goals and then trying to hit your targets and trying to make things happen by taking concise, consistent action. This is a different approach to that approach. That's kind of like a linear approach. The Empress takes a more holistic kind of approach. And instead of setting goals and then taking action, she's all about figuring out what's important to you and how can you nurture that? How can you create an environment in which what you want to take root can? Let's look at the middle card. So this is Page of Cups, and this is for the middle of the week. So like Wednesday, whoops, just have to move it so it doesn't have so much glare. Wednesday, Thursday-ish. And Page of Cups, Page of Cups is an interesting card. So the middle of the week, well, this is a time to really let yourself be creative. Let yourself dream. Give yourself time and space to daydream, to visualize, to imagine, and really connect with your heart. Ask yourself, what are my heart's desires this week, right now? What does my heart long for more than anything? I feel like there's something else I want to say about this card. It makes me think of that saying, like, if you can dream it, you can do it. If you can imagine something, it's possible. It may not be easy. You might not be able to get there as quick as you'd like, but if you can imagine something, it's usually possible. Where there's a will, there's a way. That's what I get when I look at the Page of Cups. But he's really about like giving yourself the time and the space to have fun, to be creative, to experiment, Again, to not try to do things perfect. Give yourself permission to be crappy at something, to just kind of play around. He's a very creative card, and this is midweek is a good time to play around with your creative edges. Get into some kind of creative project, be craftsy, take your chances creating something this week. When you get to the end of the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we've got the Magician. Woo! So we have another major arcana card along with the Empress. And the Magician is a very powerful card. And what's kind of interesting is when I was talking about the Empress, I said she's not about going after a goal and taking action. She's more about creating an environment for her dreams and the things she wants to create to take root and to take shape. The Magician is all about manifestation. So by the end of the week, the weekend is a really good time to get really focused on what is it that you want to create. The Magician knows how to take what is invisible. So ideas, concepts, dreams, and make them tangible, bring them down into the physical plane and make them real, make them manifest. That's the magic behind the Magician. So he's also good at the Magician's also about being in alignment. So think of him as like a channel, and he's like bringing down the ideas, the concepts, the ideas, the dreams, the goals, and bringing it down into the world. He's like a channel, but he needs to be in alignment. If things aren't in alignment, you can't bring the invisible down the channel and make it tangible. And so some things have to be in alignment. So if you've got goals and dreams that you're working on, you need to have your thoughts. Your thoughts and your beliefs need to be in alignment. They need to support what it is you're trying to do. Your feelings, your emotions also need to be in alignment. Your vision needs to be in alignment, your energy, your spiritual energy, and then of course your actions need to be in alignment with all of that. So if one of those things is out of alignment, let's say you want something and you believe it, but you're not taking any action on it, then it's going to be hard for that thing to come down into the physical plane. And if you're taking a lot of action and you believe it's possible and your thoughts are in alignment, but your energy is elsewhere. You're not really, it's not in alignment with your spiritual energy, then again, you may not be successful. So this is about being in alignment. And this goes nicely with the Empress about, she's about creating an environment for something to take shape. And the Magician is about, it's kind of the same thing, but it's more masculine, if that makes sense. So the Empress is the feminine, the Magician is the masculine when it comes to manifesting. So I think that is really fascinating. And then here we have Page of Cups right in the middle. This is a week to really let your creative side come through. Think about what you want to manifest, what you want to create, what's important to you this week. And this could be something very small and minor, or it could be a big project. But give yourself permission to play and have fun and explore and be crappy at something. You don't have to be perfect with everything, or with anything for that matter. Okay, let's look at this card, or let's look at all three of these cards together. I just want to see if there's any themes or anything that's standing out to me. Nothing's standing out to me. I think I've covered it all. So I will leave it to you. Feel free to add your 2 cents here. If there's something you're noticing, or if you would have read these cards differently, feel free to share. I'd love to read about it. And let me know in the comments. I'm really curious to know, what are you working on manifesting right now? If you feel like sharing. I know sometimes I don't like to share what I'm trying to manifest because I feel like it will jinx it. But at a certain point, I like to share it. So if you're at the point where you want to share, feel free to share what you're working on creating and bringing into the world right now. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Kate. You can learn more about tarot cards and tarot card reading on my website, dailytarotgirl.com. I'll put the link below. And feel free to subscribe to my channel or leave me a comment. I post these videos every week. So thanks again for watching, and have a wonderful week.